Do you find yourself confused with some of these recent Bitcoin moves? And do you find yourself wondering, what is Bitcoin's next big move going to be? Well, in today's video, you're going to leave this video with clarity, with confidence, and knowing, seeing in the charts what is shaping up as we speak. And it starts with covering a chart that nobody is paying attention to, a fractal pattern that nobody is paying attention to. In today's video, we'll break it down in a simple, clean, and easy way. Welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, my name is Steve, founder and CEO of CryptoCrewUniversity.com. If you're new, hit that subscribe button right now. Join the movement. Our channel has been on fire. We just recently passed 100K subscribers. Flip that bad boy up if you're looking on mobile. Click that subscribe button. If you're watching on desktop, look right down there. Hit that subscribe button. Join the movement. Everybody throw a thumbs up on this video. We're going to jump into a very interesting fractal pattern, and it's going to leave you saying, wow. But then we're going to break it down a little bit further, and it will leave you with clarity and peace of mind to know exactly what's playing out in the markets as we speak. But we've got to start with the biggest thing, is you're in trading to make money. Plain and simple, that's why you're here, right? And you haven't achieved the results you want, okay? What we do, what I'm best known for, are my courses. We're giving away a free course that will help you today start to earn more money, have more confidence, and remove the unwanted stress. Takes about 3 seconds to get it. You're going to go to CryptoCrewUniversity.com. If you haven't done this already, go get this course right now. This will help you tremendously. CryptoCrewUniversity.com. The link is right down below, or you can look right up here. Crypto Crew University, and you're going to click right here. Get your free course. Again, if you've already gotten your free course, you know that our courses are on a completely different level. Everybody absolutely loves them. You're going to get the gold bundle if you really want to take your trading to the next level. The gold bundle is our top seller. It's our most popular by far, and that's if you've been in crypto for a handful of years. If you're really new to crypto, you want to start right at step one, then you scoop up the diamond. So this fractal pattern, if you follow our channel, you already know that we believe we're in this fractal pattern. We've talked about it at length, and we've discussed it now for many, many weeks, maybe up to about 5 weeks. We've been really honing in on this fractal pattern. What I'm about to share with you will really make you say, wow, because right now we're going to zoom in to where we're at with price action as we speak, and this will start to paint a clear and concise picture. Now that we're zooming in here to this daily chart, what we see is what some people will call a symmetrical triangle. And I beg to differ, and we'll get into that in a moment. But a lot of people will call this a symmetrical triangle, right? We can just connect here and here, and we can know that, look, we've had a large move to the upside, a move up to $42,000. And then we've had this consolidation period where almost like a pressure cooker, right? The definition of a symmetrical triangle and a pennant is having highs and then a lower high and another lower high. You want at least two, and a low and a higher low and a higher low. Think of a pressure cooker. It's a consolidation, and then there's generally an explosion to the upside or downside, which we're going to get to in a moment. But do you see the triangle that we're forming here? Now, what I want you to know is that there are symmetrical triangles and there are pennants. What's the difference is what I want to leave you with. Because again, in our videos, you don't just watch to better understand the market. You watch to become a better trader, a more disciplined trader, to have more success and more confidence. And this lesson I'm about to share with you, you're going to use it the rest of your life. Now, symmetrical triangles versus pennants. Two major differences that I want to have in your head as you leave this video. Number one is time. The simple difference between symmetrical triangles and pennants is symmetrical triangles last for months and pennants last for weeks, okay? Main difference. So can you have a symmetrical triangle last for weeks? Not likely. Symmetrical triangles generally last for months. pennants last for a week. The second thing is the flagpole, what you can see here. A flagpole, just think of it literally, a flagpole, there's usually a very large move before a pennant, okay? So we can clearly call this a pennant for the reason that this has lasted for weeks, not months, and we have a large flagpole, whereas symmetrical triangles do not technically have a flagpole before that. Now that we've got that cleared up, already you're like, holy crap, nobody's explained that so simple and clear. I never understood the difference. Now I get it clearly. So we have a pennant on our hands. We know that this is forming here, but what I'm about to share with you now will even take it to the next level and make you say, holy crap. So we're going to go back in time. We're going to go to where we believe we are as we speak, okay? We've been talking about this fractal move for many, many weeks. And what we're going to do here is, again, if you're not sure, we have the pi cycle here, which when this orange line crosses the red, that's when we have our market cycle top. That's what's happened every single market cycle top for the 10-year history of Bitcoin. We're following that. We believe we're in this fractal pattern because, simply put, this is the first time we're above the red, okay? When we crossed that new all-time high, we went on a nice run to 42,000. We crossed up above the red for the first time, and there's a lot of mathematical reasons that we're in this move as we speak as well. But let's break it down because we just drew that pennant, right? What we can do is draw here an almost identical pattern where we created a high, a lower high, and a lower high. Again, you want two. We've got two. And then at the same time, we were creating our low, a higher low, a higher low, a higher low. We created a pennant in this move back here in 2017, which we have talked about for weeks and weeks and weeks that we believe we're in. Your mind is blown, right? You're saying, holy crap, we were in a pennant. How do we know it's a pennant and not a symmetrical triangle? We have our two factors we just talked about. Number one, time. Did this last for months or weeks? Well, we had our high in June 9th, 2017, and we broke it on July 9th. Is that months? That's singular, month. So that's weeks, right? And right before that, we had a flagpole. Look at our large move, okay? So we can call this a pennant. We had our pennant actually break to the downside before it went up, which is quite rare. Pennants are, generally speaking, textbook-wise, a continuation pattern. What does a continuation pattern mean? It means, like, look at the previous move. That's what's going to continue once we get out of this formation. Meaning we had a large move to the upside. This is technically a coil or a consolidation, a pressure cooker of price bouncing down, 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 building up like a pressure cooker, and then we've got blast off. And the blast off part is generally in the same move as the trend, meaning it continues as an uptrend. So now that your mind is blown and we took this fractal pattern, we said, okay, we were in a pennant back then. Steve has been saying we're in this fractal pattern for 5 weeks. He's brought up some really great points. I have to agree with him. Now this one is over the top. Okay, now what do we look for? Because we're in this pennant formation as we speak, right? We had our low, our higher low, our higher low. We had our high, our lower high, our lower high. We're in that pressure cooker back in the day, that fractal pattern. We broke to the downside before moving to the upside, and we did so right down to this red and orange line. And again, the red and orange, and this is the BLX, so it's a little bit behind, but the red line is at, for example, 26K, okay? So now I want to take this to the next level because I want you to be a disciplined trader. I want you to have more focus, more discipline, more success. In order to do that, we've got to look at the bull case and the bear case. Now, you may have only looked at one scenario. That's an emotional trader. You will have a far more majority of your trades be losses rather than wins. I want you to be a disciplined trader. You've got to look at both scenarios. And here's why. You have to be ready to look at specific chart patterns, formations, levels, structures to know what's going to happen instead of trying to guess with your emotional ability to try to make a trade. So we're going to print out the bull and the bear case, and it's going to become crystal clear. Okay, so we've got our chart here that we've shown you at length. There's 6 times in history that we are above the 90 level. 6 times in the 10-year Bitcoin history. Every single time we broke down from there, we broke down to this 55 level in the weekly RSI. At the same time, these 6 times broke down to the 55 on the weekly. We broke down to the 21 EMA on the weekly. All 6 times did those 2 things. We've talked about this at length. So we had our breakdown. Again, you pay attention to the weekly RSI because Bitcoin could have a big move and come back above this 90 level. Just pay close attention to how this plays out over the coming weeks. But again, that's what we're watching. The 21 EMA, again, this is on the BLX, so it's a little bit behind. It's probably roughly around this 24, 25, 26K as we speak, rising by the day. That is obviously a case for the bears, right? Now, what we want to look at is market structure. And this is something that we've been following for years. It's the fear and greed index. And a lot of people over the years have tried to spread poo-poo on the fear and greed index. And time again, we used it fundamentally as market structure, and we've been able to look at moves well before other people were talking about the moves, simply with market structure. And we used that level, that 86 level, back in November 11th, and that was our market structure. And we held it even here on November 20th, and we held it again on December 9th, and then we held it again on December 24th, and we continued to hold this 86 level on the market structure for a very long period of time. And then we just recently broke it, and then we were just getting rejected from around that level. This is not a good sign for the bulls in the short term. Again, am I bullish in the big picture in Bitcoin? Hell yeah. Look at my hair. Look at the profile. We're bullish. My hair's bullish. I'm bullish. And furthermore, we can just use logic here with our pi cycle, and we know that a super cycle is coming. Plain and simple, we've covered it at length here. We believe that super cycle will top in roughly 200 days from now. Okay, that's not popular opinion. A lot of people will call us crazy for that. A lot of people will believe the bull market will go well into 2022 and 2023. And the charts disagree, plain and simple. So we'll get into that in other videos, but now we'll just focus on the facts. If you're new to this channel, we just focus on the facts, not my emotional opinion. There's a no BS approach, straight to the point, clean, clear, and simple, so you finally understand the TA for the first time ever. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Go do that right now. Go hit the subscribe button. You don't want to be left behind. This is going to be your new favorite channel, hands down. So if you're on mobile, flip that bad boy right side up, click that subscribe button. Do that right now. And if you're on desktop, you're a little bit old school, it's okay. Look down over here. That's where the subscribe button is going to be, and click the subscribe button. So we pointed out our fractal pattern, right? We pointed out the case of the weekly RSI and the 21 EMA. We pointed out the case here for our broken trend. Those are the bear cases, okay? Now, how about the bull cases? Before we get to the bull cases, you can feel free to follow us on the Twitters. Crypto Crew U on the Twitters. Go ahead and follow there if you wish. Now, the bull case, as we pointed out, on the daily, we are on support for the 21 daily EMA. Pay attention to this because this is very important to understand which way this is going to break, okay? You can see that we've respected this level of the 21 daily EMA. You can see these long wicks here, and you can see we're playing with this level. Literally, as we're filming this video, we're just below 35,000. We're playing with this level. I want you to look and pay attention to the close of these. And you can go down to the 4 hour if you wish to get a better understanding. This is the daily as we look at it. The other one is the NVT. But again, we know that the NVT will not change until Sunday. It doesn't lead price action. No indicator leads price action. RSI doesn't lead price action. RSI reacts to price action. News reacts to price action. Okay, price action is always king. And if price action is king, and we're looking at who's the king and what are they doing, look at this weekly candle that we printed. This is a hanging man candle, okay? Hanging man candle is a reversal candle, okay? We can get into that in a future video. But again, just looking at price action is king, okay, what do we see, okay? Now, what I want you to do is take a look at the bull case, take a look at the bear case, and weigh out the pros and cons, okay? We have a couple examples of some bull cases. In the big picture, we know that a super cycle is coming. In the short term is what everybody's interested in. And in the short term, it looks like we're having a little bit of a shakeout as we speak, okay? Again, we need to see how this pattern plays out. If you want to trade this, here's how to do so, and here's how to do it very wisely and as a disciplined trader would. What I want you to understand are these formations. You cannot trade these formations until you have a confirmation. Look at these formations, okay? We have these, again, this is a pennant formation, but you can't trade a pennant formation until you have confirmation. And you may say, well, what is a confirmation? A confirmation is a move up and a close as support on our top level. That will be a signal that we are going to move significantly higher. And you simply just take a measured move from the top of here to the bottom of here, and you can plug it on top to understand. But it's going to be a little bit of a larger move. We're talking like upwards of in the 40Ks up to 50K on the upside, and somewhere down to 23, 25K on the downside. That's what we're looking at with this type of move. But you need to trade the confirmation. So if we start to break to the downside and we just have a wick, who cares? We need a body closing below here, and we need confirmation that this is now resistance, and then we will continue to the downside. If you're trading this, simply put, it would be really silly to make a trade when we're inside of a pattern and we haven't confirmed. Okay, you probably made that mistake multiple times already. Now you have the key facts. You've got to trade the outcome of this formation, not inside the formation. So that'll save you a ton of money. And in this video alone, you've learned so many things. You've learned about pennants, symmetrical triangles, these formations, the two touch points, the higher lows, the lower highs. You've learned about all of this. And on top of that, you had the wow factor with that formation. Now, in a moment, I'm going to get to a major announcement that you will probably love. This may be music to your ears. But first, I just want to mention again, because this will help you so much. You're in trading to make money. You're here to make money. And my TA, for the first time ever, finally makes sense to you. It connects with you. We connect. And you're going to connect even deeper with our courses. And again, if you haven't gotten our free course, you better go scoop it up right now, because this will be your best decision in 2021. CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Link is down below. CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Link is down below, and you're going to click right here. Get your free course. 3 seconds later, you're going to have your free course. And again, if you've gotten your free course, it's time to take your trading to the next level. You know our courses are beyond everybody else. They're on another level. They're a game changer. They've helped people all around the world, and you will be next. Your basic choice is between the diamond and the gold, and you have to ask yourself, how long have I been in crypto? If it's not long, you get the diamond. If it's a little bit longer, you get the gold. It's that simple. If you have questions, you click here and you write to me. It's that simple. Simple, clean, and clear for the first time ever. Now, we'll get to our major announcement. So, I mentioned this once before. We're going to mention it again, that we have an incredible team here at CryptoCrewUniversity.com. And we're going to look to add 1, potentially 2 more people to our growing team. We have an incredible team, a very highly motivated team, and we are dangerous. We are a very strong team, and we're looking to add potentially you. And I'm going to go through a couple quick qualifications and tell you how to apply if you're interested. The first and foremost is you have to really connect with our vision, and our mission is to change 1 million lives. We're here to provide just a tremendous amount of value to our students. We're here to go above and beyond for our students. And if you really connect with changing 1 million lives, well, so far, so good. So I'm going to go through a couple more qualifications, and then I'm going to tell you how to apply. Are you ready? Qualification number 1 is that connect with the mission. Qualification number 2, full-time. We're only looking at people who are full-time, and you cannot have a current job. So you either have to be unemployed or have a job that you're like, I don't really like it. I'm looking to leave for the great opportunity. Okay, that's you. Number 3, students are going to be a priority. All right. So if you apply and you're not a student, and the person next to you applies and they're a student, they're going to have priority, plain and simple. And then we'll look at everybody else. So number 4 is expertise in writing emails. If you have expertise in writing emails and you can manage a lot of projects, you're gonna love it. You're gonna absolutely love it. It's your chance to get into crypto, to get into a company that you connect with, that you believe in, that you really resonate with, and we're here to do some damage in the world. We're doing some great things, and we're looking for somebody that, in qualification number 5, we're looking for somebody that is highly driven and has very good positive energy. These are all things that you can get from my videos time and time again. So those are the things that we're looking for. I want you to talk in your email to me to those 5 points. We'll go through them very quick here in a second. But if you're interested, you can apply right here. info@cryptocrewuniversity.com. That's the email. info@cryptocrewuniversity.com. In the subject, I want you to put job opening. Okay? If you don't put that in the subject, then it will not be read in the right category. You've got to put job posting in the subject line. Email info@cryptocrewuniversity.com. Here are the 5 things really quick, because in your email to me, I want you to talk to those 5 things and how you're a strong fit to those 5 categories. Number 1, deeply connect with the mission. Number 2, full-time. Number 3, student. Number 4, expertise with writing emails and managing several projects at once. And number 5, highly driven and very good positive energy. That's it in a nutshell. Maybe this is music to your ears. This is the chance you've been waiting for. This is the opportunity you've been waiting for, and I look forward to hearing from you. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Join the movement. Go get your free course. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for all your continued support, even through a lot of the crazy things that we have talked about over the years that really went against the grain. Everybody showed their support through all of those times, even in the bear market of 2018. Shout out to everybody that's following for a long time, and welcome. If you're really new and really connecting with this channel, that means the world to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I look forward to seeing some comments down below. Leave a thumbs up button. Go get your free course. Email me if you want to apply for this job position. And I will see you in the next video. Peace and love to the fellow underdogs.